Hey guys, John V here from PhoneArena. Right now you're watching our video review of the Samsung Gravity Q for T-Mobile. It's available right now, and if you don't want to be hassled by smartphones, you just want a quick and simple and easy to use text messaging device, you're going to like this one just because it features a physical QWERTY keyboard and of course a touchscreen. Being a feature phone and all, we don't see that much love to the Samsung Gravity Q's design. It's rather predictable. It's cheap, boring looking, and doesn't have any attractive elements to its design. It features a landscape-style QWERTY keyboard. It locks into place when you open up, and we have a 4-row keyboard layout. You can tell that the numbers and punctuations are also incorporated into the layout. Buttons are a little bit on the flat side, and they lack any distinctive touch to them, but when you press it down, at least you get a subtle response. At first glance, we thought we were dealing with a resistive screen, but it's actually a capacitive one here on the Samsung Gravity Q. It measures in at 3 inches, but its resolution only stands at 320 by 240, so QVGA is not particularly strong when it comes to details. On top of that, colors are washed out. It features a very poor viewing angles, so it's pretty much unusable outdoors with the sun present. Take a look around the handset. It packs on a physical back button surrounded by capacitive buttons, the earpiece up top. On the left edge, you have the volume control along with the micro SD card slot, while on the right, you have a dedicated power button with a 2-level shutter key. The bottom, the micro USB port to charge its battery. You have also a microphone, and up top, you have a 3.5mm headset jack and a slit there to remove its back cover. And in the rear, we have the 2-megapixel fixed focus camera along with 2 notches for its internal speaker. Don't hold your breath to find something special here with the experience on the Samsung Gravity Q. It's basic and arcane by today's standards. There's a little minimal set of personalization. You can tell here at the home screen there are different widgets you could use. Naturally, some of them are larger than others, and at the same time, some are also more useful too, but there's nothing really too wonderful about it. It's very minimal with its feature set, and the nice thing about that is that it has a very low learning curve and pretty simple. So where does the handset excel in? Well, obviously it's going to be in the text messaging department, just because with its QWERTY keyboard and its simple interface, you're going to be able to actually type up messages in a quick manner, and it's also hassle-free. It's not pretty, but you could still do email with the handset, assuming that you have a data plan attached to the account. Likewise, we could say the same thing about its included web browser, but unfortunately, it's pretty unusable just because it takes a long time to load up pages, and complex ones like ours don't properly render. Yep, there's a music player on board with this. There's nothing particularly special with the interface or the functionality with the music player. It's very conventional by today's standards. And as far as the audio quality from its speaker, it's not particularly loud, but at the highest volume setting, it tends to have a screechy tone with it. We're going to warn you right now, but the handset doesn't fare well when it comes to playing high-definition videos, just because it's only able to play ones that are in QVGA resolution, 320 by 240, and that's about it. Even though it suffices for sending text messages, when it comes to call quality, it pretty much falls flat. First of all, the earpiece itself, super weak with its tone, which doesn't help when voices have a very muffled tone to them. When we switch over to the speakerphone, it tends to produce some crackling. And on the other end line, our callers fare just a little bit better. Voices sound a little bit more clear, but the microphones on this picks up everything and doesn't handle wind all that great. When it comes down to it, if you plan on picking up the Samsung Gravity Q through T-Mobile, you're going to pay a down payment of $10 initially, and then for the next 24 months after that, $6 each month, which equates to a grand total of $154 for this particular handset. Now, for an outright cost, it's not too bad, obviously, but we'd still recommend a host of other options out there. If you don't want to be bothered by smartphones or the intricacies or the complexities that come with that, this might suit your needs, but it's not necessarily the best experience, just because it's sluggish with the UI, and on top of that, the keyboard is okay. So if you want to learn more about this, guys, you can check out our website, PhoneArena.com. It's John V. Thanks for watching.